All right, how's it going, guys? So basically, this is just a project we were working on for the Bryant Idea. It's a 3-day program in which you get 5 people together in a group, and you have to solve a problem within 3 days. So the problem my group was faced with was how to better enhance the experience of families with young children at restaurants. So we came up with this, which is an automated menu. This is just a prototype. It's made out of cardboard. So basically, there's a few slides I'm going to take you through. It's essentially like a touchpad, touchscreen iPad sort of thing. So as soon as you walk in the door to the restaurant, you get handed one of these devices. This is called the Family Food Pal. Once you get greeted, it's going to be used as your pager if there's a wait. So, like, you sit down and your kids are going to be allowed to play games on it for the first 15 minutes because we found with our research that most people in the area, or we actually had to go out into the field to do research. So, most people in the restaurant and customers that we interviewed found that the biggest problem restaurants have right now is when children are waiting for their meal or waiting for their food and they get really fussy and antsy. So we decided to create this to solve that problem. So first, there's the welcome screen, and in my view, it's backwards. So I don't know if you can read it, but it says how many children are going on the adventure, and you select the number. So say you select 4. Now this was just the model type we came up with. Since we only were given 3 days to come up with a prototype, we put some stiff paper and we drew all the slides and we attached popsicle sticks to be able to pull them out kind of easily. So on step number 2 of the little journey on the Family Food Pal, you get the smile for the camera. You get to take a selfie. So each child gets to enter their name and take a little a picture, and that's because the entire premise of this device is to take the children through an interactive story, all while choosing their meal. That's the whole point of it. And then later on, you can access games. So this is to keep the kids focused. So it says, once upon a time, and then your name will appear, went on an adventure. Let's see. So you start off by choosing a meal, and right here you see our little astronaut character, and your kid's face would be input right there. So it's going to be touchscreen, so, they choose whatever, and you keep going. And so this is the avenue we chose, just use the little slide-out papers. You've got some more scenery there, and basically the story changes with how your child picks their meal. So we're also going to incorporate, we also chose to incorporate little nutritional facts on the pages about the food they've chosen. So you keep going, and then there's you get to choose a side. So, like I said, it's all about having the child focus on choosing their meal and then access games later. So they don't get all fidgety while they're sitting at the booth. And then just some more scenery. That's a little astronaut on the moon, which would be, your kid have their picture in their face. And then we reach the My Order page. So basically, this little device is not going to be a point of sales. It's not going to be, enter in your food and then it goes directly to the kitchen. You're still going to need a waitress to come take your order down. So that this would be just to help the kids focus on what they've ordered and remember it. And once you've chosen your meal, we have the food pyramid right here to show the kids, kind of educate them a little bit and show them what parts of their meal have what foods and stuff like that. So if we keep going, so now once the waitress has come over and taken your order, you have taken down, once the waitress has taken your order, you can wait for your meal and play some games. Or if you're the type of parent that doesn't really want the kids to, be focused on the screen for the entire time, we have incorporated an eating lock system. So the parents can lock down the device and just have the kids focus on eating. So we have eating time, enjoy your meal. And then if the parents do want their kids to play games, if they don't really mind, they can unlock it and go right back to the games while they eat their food. And then you reach the end, which is you have the option of paying your bill or to look at a dessert menu. And this feature kind of makes it easier for the parents to say no or discreetly click that they don't want dessert or whatever. And then at the very bottom, you're able to enter your email. So you get to take the story home with you. You could print it out at home, and it comes with your kid's picture in it, and so that's fun. It gets the people to be repeat customers. And I didn't mention this, but every story that's randomly generated has a different gender-neutral theme. So it could be like space, like you saw with the astronauts, or under the sea, or I don't know. There's a million different avenues. And then this kind of email thing helps the restaurant because it works as a way of communicating with the customer to send them information or promotional things or coupons or what have you. And then that's it. And so that's our little demonstration. And this was just a really simple way of attaching it to a dock we made. So once you're all set with the device, you just put it on a dock that's going to be at every single table, and that's like its charging station. And then just some questions. Most people ask, what happens if they try to steal it? Is it going to be valuable in any way? It's not going to be too valuable, but the way we've solved that is to incorporate an alert system. So at all the doors and stuff, we have security alarms, so that as soon as this crosses the threshold, an alarm goes off, as well as a what was the other questions? What happens if you get drinks or food spilled on it? It comes completely waterproof, completely sealed off, and shockproof, so that dropping it's not a problem. Spilling drinks on it isn't a problem. You just wipe it down and it's all set. So yeah, this is our 3-day creation. It looks pretty very basic, but I mean, if you wanted to do this at the expo, you probably wouldn't have cardboard, but for the 3 days we've been given, that was what we could muster up with all our markers and cardboard. So good luck. Thank you.